A Texan shave, steel in hand, traditional wet, shaving smooth and grand.
Howdy, welcome back to A Texan Shaves. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Labor Day weekend. Get your grill on. I know some people it's a little chilly out there, still hot here in Texas. And speaking of Texas, we have a collaboration. This is one I've been so excited about with Eric at the Cajun Blade. And you've seen me make posts about it, and that is Neutral Ground. And this one is incredible, guys. I don't think there's a more masculine fragrance out there. I'm biased though, so I hope you check it out and judge for yourself and let me know what you think about this one. Excuse me. A little bit about it. We themed this around an area of Texas in the 1800s, about, I've got some notes here, from 1806 to 1821. There was a strip at the border of Texas and Louisiana that was a lawless no man's land called Neutral Ground. It had a lot of names. And no one would go in there except for trappers and all of the criminals, and even the pirate Jean Lafitte would dump his wares off his ships up the river there on that border. I think that was the pirate. I could be wrong. Anyway, it was a crazy time. Even troops that were trying to go to the Alamo would not. They would go around it. So check it out. It's a pretty interesting history, kind of forgotten history. But in Texas, you learn about it, of course, in Texas history class in junior high. So that was an awesome theme. I was looking, when he asked me for the collaboration, I was looking for something that partnered between Texas and Louisiana. I wanted to share with Eric something with our friendship as well. And I thought that was a great theme, and he agreed, and we went with it. So I came up with some scent notes, threw them at Eric, then I let Eric have his poetic license with that, and he worked it around and made an amazing scent. Let me go over the scent notes with you now. This has pink grapefruit with a lift of Texas bluebonnet and a breeze of fresh ozone. This is off the sales blurb we put together. In the heart, there's mesquite and smoked cedar, bay rum spices, bourbon toasted pecan, and honey almond, and has a little green note of bay leaf and tobacco. Then there's sandalwood, amber, royal tonka. This is all in the base. Patchouli, oud wood. I have to have oud in there, guys. You know how I am. There's black salt and cypress, and there's two musks in there. There's a white and Egyptian musk as well. And Eric knocked it out of the park with this one. Now we have the soap, of course, I showed you. I also have the after sauce, and this will be available, but it'll ship a little later because it still needs some maceration. But there's an EDT as well. And I'm going to go ahead and use it. I've used it a little bit, but man, the fragrance on this has just been getting better and better. I stopped on the way back from my trip to Birmingham. Let me go ahead and get started while I'm talking. I have something else new real quick. Let me go over the hardware real fast and I'll continue my story. For the razor, I'm using something new. I'm not going to talk about it because I'm going to have its own video, but I'm getting my first use with it today. I just received it yesterday. Maxwell June had reached out to me because they know that I've used their twin blade razor, which I really like. You've seen me do a couple of videos about that, but they decided to get into the three-piece razor market, and they have made a beautiful stainless steel CNC machined, made in the USA for under $100, guys. Beautiful razor. I'm going to be using it for the first time today, and I'm going to have it my own video. This is just to get my initial thoughts of it. Like I said, I just received it last night, just looked it over, have not used it yet. I have a first use Tatara blade in there. And in the shave of the day I posted, I'm using the same brush. I'm using my Shore Shave Texas flag brush. Set this with a 24 millimeter horsehair. Put that back in the water, let that soak some more. And so that's the hardware. So let's get going. There's that glorious pour. This is in the, I always forget the name of what he calls it. The F1 Brahma base, I believe. Yeah, F1 Brangus base, sorry. I think I always say Brahma, but it's Brangus. Let's get some of this water out of this. And we're going to go in for the load. Just knocked a hunk of soap out. Let's not waste that. And that should be plenty. We're going to be doing a head shave today, as I'm doing videos back to back, and I just did a video yesterday doing a face shave. I'm going to do a head shave for this one, and I've got another video I'm going to try to get done either today or tomorrow morning to drop soon also. So I've got to get another Blizzard Battles out, right? So let's set this soap aside. Glasses off and the head wet. All right. Listen, guys, if you have not tried Eric's soap, and I know I say this about a lot of artisans, but you know I'm passionate about micro artisans, especially those that are my friends. And I do help them out, and especially when they have a good product. And let me tell you about Eric's product. I have pretty much every drop he's done. I think the only one I don't have is old number 2. And I'm not sure why I don't have it, but I need to fix that. But they just keep getting better and better and better. And this stuff is incredible. We're going to add some more water here in just a second. So when I was on my Birmingham trip, I told Eric, hey, I'm going to stop by. And he surprised me by saying that he had neutral ground ready, and I was excited. So I stopped by on the way back. I took a southerly approach to home to go down to Louisiana from Birmingham. And man, when I got my nose on this, I was just blown away. Like I said, each one of his releases, man, Destin Breeze was incredible. Daiquiri Shack is phenomenal, but Destin Breeze just really blew me away. And then this one is right up there with Destin Breeze. It is so good. Thank you so much for the collaboration, Eric. Let's get some more water on that. His soaps are wonderful and thirsty. Super slick. And this new base is ridiculous. Super tallowed up. And we're going to go another round of water here. I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. When it comes to this, a lot of these soap makers, let's see, there we go. I think I need to add more water to this. When I find a soap maker that is a straight razor shaver, I know I'm in for a great soap. Something about a soap maker that's a straight razor shaver, because you got to have a nice, wet, super slick lather that I know it's going to be incredible. And I stand by that. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm flinging it everywhere, guys. 3D at you. That's where I want it. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to have the full sales blurb in the description because I want you to take a look at it, because I'm kind of proud of how that sounds. And I'm going to have the link to Eric's, man, oh, that smells so good. Link to Eric's Etsy, of course. Now, we were going to release this on the 5th, but yesterday, I think it was yesterday, yeah, it was yesterday on Friday, I had realized that we were dropping it at the same time, or the day before, as Never Alone 5 from the Razor Company. And of course, that is a charity event to help raise money for advocacies for suicide awareness and prevention. And we did not want to step on those toes because it's such a great cause. So we moved the release up to the 2nd. So just a reminder, and I'll have it in the description, that Neutral Ground will be releasing September 2nd at the Cajun Blades Etsy store. Oh, I cannot get enough of this. Every time I use it, it smells better and better. So when I stopped in Louisiana to meet Eric for the first time, wonderful guy. Reach out to him, guys. You ever have any questions about straight razor, shaving, honing, or just want to chat? He is a great, stellar gentleman. and I enjoy our conversations immensely. But he told me that it was fresh, needed a little time to macerate on the EDT, and the scent still needed to develop some in the soaps and stuff. So, and I understood. I've been around enough to know that you need to let fresh soaps and aftershaves time to mature. So it was no biggie. But you know me, I couldn't wait. I've been wearing the fragrance. I did a shave already on a shave of the day, a couple of them. And every single time it just gets deeper, more refined, and better. It's been a pleasure smelling, I guess, this fragrance mature and grow up and become its true identity. Plus, it's been a unique experience to experience that, being that I'm not an artisan and have that opportunity. I'm not talking about the razor, guys, but I am super impressed already. Let's see how it did. Oh, super slick. Little bit over here. Now, again, not talking about the razor, but Maxwell June does have a more aggressive top cap. They do the aggression by the top cap. And I have not used that yet. Like I said, this is my first time using this. Beautiful. Another thing with Cajun blade soaps, honestly, I have shaved with it where I did not apply for any more soap for a second pass or sometimes even a third pass because the residual slickness is out of this world on this stuff. And I know other people that concur with me on that. We talk about it all the time whenever we use it. Oh man, it smells so good in here. So, the girlfriend and daughter test. My girlfriend finally got her nose on neutral ground yesterday, and she like pulled the tub up. Oh, yeah, she was all over it. I haven't worn it around her yet. Today will be the first day. I'm gonna see about the longevity too, because she is out with my daughter today doing well, you know, girl things, getting their nails done and stuff like that. So I won't be meeting up with them until later today. But I'm curious the longevity and the dry down more and what she thinks of it then as well. And I'll give you guys an update on that. But so far, it's a win with her. So there's your rating for the girlfriend-wife test, right? This razor's almost an autopilot with this top cap. Like, I have no fear using it at all. Eric, it smells so good in here, sir. Eric, we need a bar soap of this and underarm deodorant. What else? What else can we make? Candles. Yes, Eric, you need to make some candles, sir. I want the whole house to smell like this. Jeez, it's so good. I cannot wait to get to the splash. Eric's after sauce. I'm going to stop right there. The Cajun Blades after sauce. One, how cool is a splash in a hot sauce bottle called after sauce, especially coming from Louisiana, guys. Super incredible marketing there. But let me tell you about his after sauce. If you've seen me talk about it in other videos, his after sauce, when I say that's where the magic happens, his is the definition of the magic happening, guys. You look in the dictionary of Barry saying this is where the magic happens. There's a picture of after sauce. I was about to say applesauce. Sorry, making applesauce soap. Anyway, it's a picture of his after sauce. The first one he did was with Cuba Libre, and when I got to that aftershave, my eyes just popped open. And then Destin Breeze, and now this one, and ridiculously good aftershaves, guys. Some of the best, and he hit it out of the park, out of the gate. I mean, this is just his first version of aftershaves. Get some cleanup going, then we will get a rinse and off to the magic as I'm talking about it. Fantastic shave. Alright. Alright guys, I'm going to get a rinse, come back up for the splash and the EDT. Cannot wait. And my final thoughts. Be right back. Oh. Man, I am smelling so good. Might ask myself out on a date. Wow. That was a fantastic shave. Whoo, that is Yul Brynner Kojak territory. Super smooth. Still have a tremendous amount in there, and I didn't load very much, as you saw, guys. Plenty of soap left. All right, time for the good stuff. Eric's after sauce, be sure you shake very, very well. He does not use any emulsifiers or anything to mix all of the good skin food up with the fragrances and everything else. He wants you to see all the good stuff before you shake it up. So give it a very good shake. There we go. And let's crack this bad boy open. Oh, man, you get that honey almond and that bourbon right off the top. Oh man, the grapefruit, it gives it that little citrusy, just a very light citrusy twang. You know, let me talk about it after wearing it. I got to put this on liberally. Oh, that feels great. Oh man, so right off you get a little bit of a gourmandy note with that almond and honey, but it's like, it gives you just kind of like an Italian barbershop feel, sort of, with that. It's a really nice, really nice light fragrance, and that honey turns that almond into something beautiful. Oh, that grapefruit's coming through now. That citrus is really, it's like on the top, it's the star right now. Not that it's the one stealing the show, but it is basically pulling everything out and showcasing it, saying, look at these guys. Oh man, cannot wait for the dry down on this. The musk is light, just gives it a more masculine feel. Oh jeez, that is beautiful. That is so good. All right, and we're going to go ahead and go in with some of this EDT. And I am not going to be bashful with it. Going everywhere. I am going to leave a sillage trail you won't believe. Let me get some of that in my hand. Oh, that cedar. In that EDT, the cedar is shining. Each one, that's one thing I like about Eric's. It's like a layer. I first discovered with Cuba Libre, when you put on that after sauce, that lime, it was like adding the lime to that drink. And then it was same thing with Destin Breeze. There were notes that were like added to what you already had as a base. And it's like you're layering fragrances without knowing it. And it just, the journey is ridiculously good. If you, honestly, guys, you got to give this a try. And I'm not saying that just because it's a collaboration soap. I'm not making a dime on this. It was just fun, and it's good promotion for my channel to do collaborations, but I don't make a dime on this. I hope Eric makes a ton. I hope you guys enjoy it. So just, man, hold on. Woo! You killed it. You killed it, Eric. Think this is your best yet? I'm biased, so don't listen to me. But honestly, I think this is your best yet. Oh, all right, guys. Wait a minute. I might need my glasses. There it is. I forgot. Every time I use his after sauce, I forget. He adds a little touch of menthol at the end. I'm sitting here, wait a minute. That feels nice. Is that mint? Then it clicks and I have to go look at the bottle. He does add a little touch of mint, just a very light. I mean, it's just a refreshing coolness. Love it. He thinks of everything. Great. All right. Neutral ground, collaboration between the Cajun Blade and the Texan Shaves. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you go out and pick this up, whether it's just a soap or soap splash or a trifecta. It will be available September 2nd. I don't know exactly what time, but September 2nd on the Cajun Blades Etsy store. I'll have the link below for his store. Check out all of his other wares. Check out Eric's YouTube channel if you're into straight razor shaving, if you're into honing, or just him talking about his soap making adventure as well. Check out, he's got a great channel. That's how I found him, by watching his channel. He's entertaining, he's hilarious, a great guy. Thank you again, Eric, for this collaboration. I really appreciate it, sir. Find your peace in what and where you can. We'll see you next time on the Texan Shaves. Bye.